when I don't listen to my intuition, I act out in the most craziest, erratic ways possible. So when I was discarded by my narcissistic ex, by me causing a narcissistic injury and calling him out on his bullshit, I decided to go on an app maybe like a month ago or several weeks ago. And come to find out, someone hit me up. A few people hit me up. And meet me is just heinous. So that's just a whole nother thing. And then there was this one person that, was from my same area, my same hood, you know what I'm saying? Someone that I would typically go for maybe if I was like 18 or 19. I had a thing for like hood dudes. Not anymore though. Nothing against y'all. I just feel like the ones that I've been around have a lot of trauma. Not to say that I don't have any trauma, but it just was it was just too much to the point where they weren't able or weren't willing to work on themselves internally. But anyway, I was hanging out with this dude, and every night we were just drinking. And I just feel like, I don't know, in the hood it's just something to do, but like I just felt like, damn, like this is not good. And my intuition was telling me, yo, there's something off with this dude, let alone, he may be going through his own things, but how is he serving me? On top of that, it doesn't seem like his life is together. He has no car. He sells rugs for a living. And I've been with dude that have sold rugs, right? And it's not anything different to me. It's not a surprise to me. Like, I know how the whole lifestyle is, right? But I'm like, why would I put myself in that situation again? And you know why? Because I felt alone. I felt as though like I just couldn't cope with the abandonment, and I just had to be with somebody. And let alone, this dude was attractive, and we had good conversation here and there, but I knew there was just something about him that was just like, he's not it. He's not the one, but I refused to listen to it. So I decided to drink. I decided to, indulge in things that weren't good for me, right? All because I did not want to be alone. And on top of that, this person was, very much someone who wasn't emotionally intelligent in the sense of me kind of trying to express how I feel, in the sense of how I felt uncomfortable and how I felt like this wasn't working because I felt this way. And instead of kind of helping me or kind of like understanding where I'm coming from, there was a lot of belittling. There was a lot of just like bringing things into an argument that had no relevancy, in which were things that were the things that I practice, or were things about myself that I've told him about that he knows. And, not to say that I was perfect too, because I should have just cut it off a long time ago. But I decided to be toxic too. Like, I'm not perfect, y'all. Like, I'm not perfect. I like blocking and just like being very off in my communication, because let alone, even though I was afraid to tell this person, that this is how I felt, and I was afraid of their reaction, I should have just been very upfront from the beginning and just been willing to cut it off, because I knew it wasn't for me. So, like I said, when you don't listen to your intuition, it could make you act in many erratic ways, and I'm not willing to go through that again, because if anything, that just sets me back. Like, I feel like I deserve someone, and not to say that life is perfect, not to say that someone needs to have it all together when they meet me, but I want them to, be on the same level. Like, I don't want to have to be able to help or do the things I did before because I was looking to help people versus helping myself. That's too exhausting. The older I get, the more that I don't want to do that. So, like I said, a lot of people can tell you what to do, but, as a guide, as a spiritualist, it's not my job to tell you what to do. It's my job to guide you into listening to your inner self. I love you. Peace.